Want to level up your leadership game and make a real difference? Well, we've covered some powerful principles already, and today we are diving into the ninth one, which is empowering people. This is all about helping others shine, and trust me, it's a game changer. Hey everyone, I'm Osama JR, and welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, I'm super excited to have you join us. Today, we are talking about the ninth principle from becoming a person of influence, which is empowering people. First things first, let's lay a good foundation. What does empowering others mean? Empowering others means giving them the tools, the confidence, and opportunities to succeed. I want you to imagine the people you lead as black canvases. In terms of black canvases, which is the artist, with the right support, they can create something amazing. Just like how a talented artist turned a black canvas into a masterpiece. Now, with this brief explanation of what empowering others means, let's check out the key traits you need to really make it happen. Position. You need to be in position where you can make a difference, like being a team leader, being a mentor, or even being a friend who's there to support and guide. Relationship. And now it's very crucial to bring strong relationships because you need to treat those you are empowering as equals and show them that you genuinely care about their success. Is respect. Now I want you to understand that this respect goes both ways. You need to respect them as an individual and they need to respect you as their guide. When you're able to get that mutual respect, it is what makes the magic happen. Is commitment. Be committed to their growth. Even when things get tough, like I've said it before, things will be tough. Stay focused on helping them achieve their goals. Now, with these traits in mind, let's dive into some key questions to ask yourself before you start empowering others. First is, do I truly believe in the potential of others and see them as valuable? And empowering others lead to greater success than just doing everything myself. Is, am I actively looking for people who show leadership qualities? Am I okay with lifting others up even though they might surpass me? Will I put in the time to develop their skills and leadership? Can I handle it if others get the spotlight for their achievements? Am I comfortable with letting others have their own way of doing things? Am I willing to publicly show my support for them? Am I prepared to let go of some control and let them take charge? Will I cheer them on even if it means they take over my role? If you're unsure about some of this, it might be the time for a quick mindset shift. Remember, the more you grow, the more you have to offer. And now that you've reflected on some of these questions, let's go over some actionable steps to help you empower others to reach their full potential. Evaluating them. Start by figuring out their strengths and areas for growth. Then you now match their readiness with the responsibility you give to them. Is model for them. Be a role model by showing them how things are done, and this is also you leading by example. Give them permission to succeed. Let them know you believe in their success. Set high expectations for them. Tell them what they are capable of and celebrate their wins. Transfer authority. It's not just about handing off tasks. Here, take the task, go do it. It's about trusting them to make their own choices. You help them build self-confidence in themselves. Publicly show your confidence in them. Let others see that you actually believe in them, because your public support boosts their confidence and motivates them to keep on going. Is supply genuine feedback. Give regular constructive feedback because it's key to their growth and improvement. And the last one will be release them. As they grow, give them more freedom. Allow them to take charge and run with their new responsibility. So the next question that comes to mind is, what does all this empowerment lead to? And just hold on a sec because that's what we'll be diving into next. When you empower others, you get to see increased trust, higher motivation, and better overall performance. They become more engaged and your influence and success grow along with theirs. Don't worry guys, I'm not going to leave you guys to go take all this information and go start empowering people. Here is a quick checklist to make sure you're actually on the right track. And this is when you want to assign responsibilities to people or give people tasks, so you can help, as you're doing that, you can also empower them at the same time. The first one is describe the task clearly. So this is, you want them to do something, describe what you actually want them to do clearly. Second is pick the right person for the job. This is something that is very crucial, because if you don't pick the right person, then the job doesn't get well done, then you get pissed, then you have to do the work yourself, then you waste time doing something that someone else could have done if you had assigned the right person. So that's very essential. The third is check if they have the knowledge and skills. If not, provide training for them before you assign. Okay, let's say you want to assign this person to handle your emails. Does that person have good knowledge and skills to be able to take on that task? And if not, and you really feel that that person is actually capable of doing it, you can actually train them on it. One is model the desired approach. This is you showing them how you would like whatever task you're giving them to be approached. Because I think a lot of people, we like things to be done the way we would have done them. So they might not do it exactly how you'd have done it, but you can actually model it to them. This is give them the authority and confidence to succeed. When you give them a task, don't be like following them to check every single step that they're doing. Give them the authority to say, okay, I give you this is the result I want, and this is when I want that result. And leave it to them to figure out how they do it or when they do it, but at least they know that this is when I have to be done and this is what is expected. Please show your support publicly. So let's say you're in an organization or you're in a small leadership group. Make your support known that to everyone that you actually support them and you believe that they can actually take on that task and do it very well. Is offer private feedback. I feel a really good or a really important thing in terms of improvement and development is feedbacks, especially from the right set of people. When you get those feedbacks, they are able to assess it and say, okay, this is where I need to start improving on. These are areas I need to start working on, and it helps them grow much faster. They set a timeline for when they'll be fully independent. Some of us that invest in courses to learn from, at the time that they tell you, okay, in let's say 6 months, you should be able to do this. So this is kind of, you can relate this to this by saying, okay, in a year from now, from my guidance and my teaching with you, you should be able to be fully independent. That's like, they don't necessarily need you to do some of those things. They can do it themselves, but they can also still come to you for advices, which is definitely totally fine. And I would like you to repeat this process and keep sharing them on as they grow and succeed. Today we've explored how empowering others can boost both their potential and your leadership impact. By lifting others up, you create a winning situation for everyone involved. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share with friends who could use some leadership tips. I'd love to know what part of this principle resonated with you most, and also which one do you want to start implementing from today. Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more awesome content. You can check out our full series somewhere on the screen to keep building your influence skills. And lastly, true influence is about connecting with people and helping them grow.